Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is another video responding to Dan Gibson's Qibla argument. And today we will look at another mosque that he listed as the early surviving mosques, which is Masjid al-Fustat in Egypt. Let's go and watch.
This mosque was rebuilt and enlarged several times, so that today the original foundation is no longer evident. However, a description of the original ground plan of the mosque survives, and the Islamic records tell us that the first Qibla pointed east, and later had to be corrected towards the south, towards Mecca.
Here Dan Gibson tells us that the mosque of Amr ibn al-As in Fustat was rebuilt several times. So, why did he use it in his research? Dan Gibson gave us the answer.
However, a description of the original ground plan of the mosque survives.
This means that it is not possible to examine the original Qibla today because the mosque has been rebuilt several times. But the surviving description of the original ground plan of the mosque helped Dan Gibson to determine the accurate direction of the Qibla.
In southern Jordan rather than Mecca. From north, south, east and west, mosques all face towards one spot. This isn't some small error in determining the Qibla direction. They all specifically point to just one place.
Directly under this point is the ancient city of Petra.
Now, when you hear a statement like, the description of the original ground plan survived, you would think of something like this. That's what comes to mind, right? And I've seen many Arab YouTubers who made videos about this hypothesis of Petra and claimed that the original floor plan of the Fustat Mosque was found. Let me show you a description of the original ground plan. This is the information page of Al-Fustat Mosque in Dan Gibson's website. And to make it easier for you, I put all the descriptions in one page so we can read them together. So let's start reading this accurate description of the original ground plan. Amr ibn al-As prayed facing east and not more towards the south. Using this one, Dan could determine the exact location of Qibla. He was facing east. That's it. Maybe the next one will help. Amr said, stand when the sun is beginning to decline. That's a very accurate description. Next one. Amr said, stand when the sun is on the meridian and half the sun at your hajibaykuma, which means eyebrows. Very interesting. The next one. Amr was laying out ropes so that the Qibla of the mosque could be set up. Very accurate description. Amr said, Sharriqul Qibla, and you will find the Kaaba. Sharriqul Qibla means turn to the east. So it must be Petra, right? The next one. When Amr prayed in the mosque, he prayed almost towards the east. So in the earlier quotes it was towards the east, now it is almost towards the east. And the next one, when he prayed in a church, he would pray almost in the Qibla of the Christians, which is east. Almost in the Qibla of the Christians, which is east. Now, tell me honestly, whether you are Muslim, Christian, atheist, whatever, can you use these quotes to find the accurate, exact direction of the Qibla of the Fustat Mosque? If I ask 5 people now to turn to the east, each one of them will turn to a slightly different direction. So you will get 5 Qiblas. Look at this. Dan is trying to deceive his audience into believing that he could find the accurate, exact direction of the Qibla of the Fustat Mosque, and it's going directly towards Petra, when in fact everything he has is these quotes. This unbelievable level of deception is unmatched Finally, in this last part, we are going to use Dan Gibson's claim about the Fustat Mosque to refute his own Petra Hypothesis, the most self-refuting hypothesis ever existed. For example, Dan's hypothesis is based on the fact that the early Muslims could find the exact direction of Qibla. So these early mosques, which don't face Mecca, were not the results of error or mistakes or primitive techniques. No, no, no. They were very professional in finding the Qibla. The problem is, let's read these quotes. How did Amr ibn al-As try to find the Qibla? He told them to face east. So that's it. Face east and everything will be fine. You'll find the Qibla. Stand when the sun is beginning to decline. Stand when the sun is on the meridian and half the sun at your eyebrows. And in the next one he was laying ropes. Is this how you find the exact location of a faraway city? These quotes that Dan Gibson used to prove that Al-Fustat Mosque was facing Petra refutes his idea that the early Muslims were very accurate in determining the Qibla. The next thing is, if we go to the information page on Dan Gibson's website, we will find that it says that Al-Fustat Mosque was rebuilt facing Mecca in 714. If we go to the information page of the Fustat Mosque, we read the following. However, the original plan of the mosque can be reconstructed from descriptions. These descriptions show that the Qibla faced east and had to be corrected later under the governorship of Qurra ibn Shuraik. Who is this Qurra ibn Shuraik? Qurra ibn Shuraik was the ruler of Egypt under the caliphate of Al-Walid ibn Abdul Malik. And Al-Walid ibn Abdul Malik is a very famous Umayyad caliph. He was the one who killed Abdullah ibn Zubayr. And Abdullah ibn Zubayr allegedly, according to Dan Gibson, moved the Kaaba from Petra to Mecca. Remember that according to Dan Gibson, it is the Umayyads who were insisting that the Qibla should be towards Petra, and the Abbasids were saying no, it should be towards Mecca. So this is an Umayyad ruler, and not just any Umayyad ruler. He was the ruler assigned by Al-Walid ibn Abdul Malik, the one who killed Abdullah ibn Zubayr. If there is anyone who is going to reject this new Qibla of Ibn Zubayr, it will be Al-Walid ibn Abdul Malik. Why would he face Mecca or even be neutral? He would face Petra. So this is another point which refutes Dan Gibson's self-refuting hypothesis. And before ending the video, I would like to remind you to subscribe to the channel and like the video if you find the content of the channel beneficial to you. And don't forget to click the notification button in order to be notified about future videos. Thank you so much for watching. Wassalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.